Alright guys, today we're going to talk about this Chevy Silverado Prerunner kit. This is for the 2007 all the way to 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 2 and 4-wheel drive. This is a suspension kit, our Prerunner long travel kit. We're going to go over all the components that come inside the kit when you buy it, what will be in the box, as well as tire sizes you can run with this kit, fenders, width, all that fun stuff. So we're going to start out with components, what's in the kit. The biggest parts, of course, are the lower control arms and the upper control arms. I only got one here, but don't worry, you will get a right and a left lower control arm. Lower arms and upper arms. They're both 2 inches wider. So your truck will sit a total of 4 inches wider each side, and then it'll be even wider than that depending on what backspace you're having on your wheels as well. So that's what we got here. 2 inches wider, 2 inches wider. Lower control arms, upper control arms. Beefy, wide, all of our components. We have other videos specifically showing the benefits and components that go in each pivot, so check those out. You can see them on our Instagram or our YouTube. Other items that you're going to need, because the kit is wider, 2 inches wider again each side, you're going to need longer axles for 4-wheel drive. That's these guys right here. So you're going with heat-treated axles. These are longer, okay? So you're going to use your existing CVs. When the CV axle gets pulled off the vehicle, it's going to have your inner and your outer CVs. Those are going to get removed. On a Chevy Silverado, lucky for you or the guy installing your kit, Chevy made it easy. These come off fairly simple with a clip. Clip comes off, you pull it right off. Other side, you just pull it right off with a clip. Easy. This is a smooth process. Other kits, or just other companies really, Ford, some of the other Chevys, they're kind of a pain in the butt to get these CVs off the axle. I'm sure you've heard that from some guys. But this particular kit, the Chevy Silverado, makes it easy. It's so nice. When we get one in here, it's like, awesome. This is going to be nice. So that's what goes with that. Of course, 2-wheel drive, you're not going to need axles. Those are included in the kit, by the way. If you get a 4-wheel drive kit from us or our dealer, these axles are included in the price. Next up, steering. On your steering, very simple, a billet steering extension. So you're going to put this onto your tie rod. This gets Loctited. This stays to the inner tie rod. Red Loctite. This does not want to move. We have slots on here, so when it goes to alignment shop, they can just hold this down. This goes to your outer tie rod, and this will have all the adjustment on the outside. A really awesome thing about this kit in general is the install is simple and straightforward. There is no welding to put this kit on. It bolts on. The lower control arm bolts right on, upper control arm bolts right on, steering extensions, axles, everything. It's very simple for any install shop to put on. If you're mechanically inclined and you're going to take it on in your garage, tons of guys do that. It's an awesome kit to install. The other great thing is this can be aligned at any of your standard alignment shops. Anyone around you should be able to do this. With some of the more complicated race kits and kits that you need welding and whatnot, they're not going to touch them, or they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. Again, this is very simple. They will do it. Any alignment shop can handle this. So we've covered our billet steering extensions. These are wider for the wider kit. Axles, wider. Next up are brake lines. Again, it's wider. So we're going to put longer brake lines on. These are dash 3 fittings on each side. Again, similar stuff to what we use on our race trucks. One side has an adapter right here we give you. Oh, there you go. So this is going to adapt to one side, right to your truck, and that changed it to a dash 3 fitting, and then this screws right on. Pretty simple. On the other end, this goes to your caliper, the brake caliper. You have a banjo fitting because we're removing the factory line. The banjo bolt that comes with your truck on that stock caliper, you're going to reuse. It's going to go through our banjo fitting that we give you. And you have 2 of these washers right here. Those are going to crush. You're going to need those, but we give them to you. And again, these guys bolt right on. So pretty simple. Of course, you'll need to bleed your brakes after you do that, but your install shop will know to do that. Next thing up, install guide. This is your install guide. We pack it for you just in case, I don't know, get wet or anything like that. We give you a few stickers as well. So your install guide kind of tells you everything you need to do to get the kit on the truck. Stickers. If there's any other questions, you can always call your local dealer or Bajakits, and we can help you out there. So those are the main pieces that come in the kit. The other thing to talk about was, like I said, tires, fiberglass fenders, and shocks. We'll go over shocks first. So when we designed this kit, we wanted it to be pretty versatile and have anyone be able to install it with kind of whatever combo shock you wanted, depending on what your budget was, performance needs, or anything like that. So we have a custom, for the maximum wheel travel, we have a custom 2.5 King coilover. You can order that, and that will bolt right here to these 2 bolts. That'll give you a maximum wheel travel. Order it. There you go. It can also be used with an aftermarket OE shock, like a King or a Fox. Let's say you already have a Chevy Silverado and you have 33-inch tires on it, and you have your bolt-in, King or Fox shocks, and you want to go to this kit. You can purchase this kit, and you can use those shocks with this. This will work. They'll bolt in right here, and it'll work just fine, totally awesome. Now you're wider, you have more performance. The next option, which is really cool, is King's 3.0 coilover with the compression adjusters. That bolts onto here, and that works awesome. That is a great combination, especially if you're the guy that is really going to use this kit off-road. You want the maximum performance. Go with the 3.0 King shock. It bolts right in. You can adjust the compression. It's great. So those are the 3 shock options you can use.